Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's lesson, I am going to be teaching you how to think. Now, I know we think we know that we know how to think. I did too, but it turns out we don't. So, what I want you to pause any judgments or assumptions about what's to come. And just imagine transporting yourself back to primary school. Were you taught how to think? Did you ever get sat down and was like, today we are going to learn how to think? That did not happen for me, and it did not happen for anybody else that I know. The important thing is we're going to learn it today. So what do I mean by teaching you how to think, right? Let's look at the brain. Okay. Sorry, this was a lesson that I was teaching the other day for my class. You've got the conscious mind, which is where we are now. You're taking in this information, everything in you can think there, you can tell the time there. It's your logic, it's your maths, you can have an idea about what you want for dinner tonight. It is your thinking mind, okay? And we're not using it as much as we should / could. Down here we have our unconscious mind, which is the feeling mind. So this is the part of you that is running the show. We are all living from here majority of the time on autopilot unless we practice being present and thinking for ourselves, which is what we're going to learn today. So what do I mean by we don't think, and what do I mean by you can actually think yourself into the version of yourself that you want to become by using your thinking mind. This top part of your mind, this thinking part of the mind, you can think anything you want up here, like anything. I can think that I am a successful person. I can have any thought that I consciously choose to drop in there. I can choose to do that. The unconscious mind can't choose. It must accept, it can't reject. So whatever you feed it has to go in. Now, when we think that we've been thinking, what's actually been happening is, so until you're about age 8, this part of your mind is the only part that's around, the unconscious mind. The conscious thinking part of your mind is not formed yet. This part doesn't exist. Everything is just going straight into the unconscious mind. Everything in your environment, your peers, everything that is going on is going into your unconscious mind and becoming a program, becoming your filter. Therefore, until you start using your thinking mind, when it's formed, your thoughts and everything you think, believe and do is coming from your unconscious conditioning. So the thinking that you think you're doing just now is actually probably your peers' thoughts, how they thought, what they did, their beliefs. So you're not actually thinking, or should we call it thinking for yourself, okay? This is where we need to learn how to think. So once you know that you have the ability to choose any thought you want, you can drop anything in here which will instantly be accepted. It can't be rejected by your unconscious mind. It will then generate feelings which will then come down through your physical body and action and behaviour and creating your results. So the question is, do you want the results of your peers, your environment, your conditioning from a child? Or could you start thinking and putting things in there yourself today, just now? I am the perfect weight. I am a picture of health. I am a confident, successful, attractive young woman. I take action within a millisecond of having a thought, right? usually we're all thinking from here, I'm rubbish, I'm not good enough. That's all your stuff from the past that's not yours. So at first you're not going to believe it. At first you're going to be like, yeah, right, no bother. But it doesn't matter. Would you rather this, other people's stuff? Or would you rather start to take responsibility and control of your own reality, knowing that whatever you think consciously, purposely, on purpose, can be accepted here, and over time will become your behaviour, your actions, therefore your results. So I just personally find that so powerful, like so powerful, that you and I have the ability to think anything that we choose. How powerful is that? We're not taught it. People don't understand it. People think they think, but they don't. So your job then is to imagine who you want to be. What kind of person do you want to be? Think, who do I want to be? The thoughts will instantly be accepted by your unconscious mind, and they will generate feelings and pictures. Those feelings and pictures will then dictate your actions, therefore your results. Is that not a better way to do it? I would think everyone would agree. And it's so simple. Like, this is so simple. Think the thoughts that you want to become. There's an amazing quote. Only think about the things that you want, and that is all you would get. Right? But we're all living from this conditioning. We're all having negative thoughts. We're all working from low self-esteem because that's what was downloaded majority of the time. We no longer have to be a victim to this. Let's start thinking for ourselves and putting the thoughts that we want to become in there. Make sense? Simple stuff, guys, but we need to implement it. And it's available to me, you, and everyone else. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and let me know in the comments what thoughts you're going to be starting to implant into that beautiful brain of yours. I wish you all the best, guys. Take care. Mwah.